These were the inside the clean socks, or I've had friends call them sacred socks, inside the tent. And then backup pair of shorts and backup t-shirt, again just for sleeping, because I'm trying to keep the sleeping bag a little bit clean. I got a hooded Ghost Whisperer, the old school style, or weight. And yeah, this thing super warm, a lot of bang for your buck there. Frog Togs, everybody knows these, but again, it's really hard to top them as far as weight for price. You've got the jacket is phenomenal, but I'll say I've been through 2 pairs of shorts already, and the way that I always break them is I squat down and they split in half. So I don't recommend the pants as much. Stay away from those, but the jacket is phenomenal. Moving on, I got a Z-Packs duplex. I know in one of my videos I set that up. If you want some more information, definitely send me a message about that. It's, as an ultralight person, pretty heavy if you're willing to switch to a tarp, which I'm planning on doing around Christmas time. So yeah, great tent, but probably leaving it behind soon. But yeah, any questions about it, let me know. And after that, just a sleeping bag, which I didn't keep in a stuff sack. I just squinched it down the bottom. This is an Enlighten Equipment, I think 10 degree sleeping, well really it's a quilt, I should be saying the right term. So an Enlighten Equipment 10 degree quilt. It's their Enigma quilt with only the footbox zipper on the bottom, and it kept me pretty warm most nights. Usually it served me really well. I've never had trouble getting cold in it, unless, and I'll show you the last thing, I wasn't using an inflatable sleeping pad. So this was my first trip only using the Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch sleeping foam pad as my primary sleeping pad. And I will say that was up on Roan High Knob that first night, it was pretty chilly. So my best thing that I did with it was I would lay it out like this, half length, and put my torso from my shoulders to my butt right here, and then I would lay the sleeping my backpack here, so my feet would sit on that. And then what I would do is take the Frog Togs, I would roll the jacket, I think this is the jacket, into a pillow here, and then right under the lumbar area of the spine I would place the pants, so I had a little bit of support. And that generally every other night kept me warm. I'll say it was a little cold up on Roan High Knob. It got down to 34 that night, so that's my caveat there. And then sleeping in a shelter, it's pretty uncomfortable because obviously you're on the wood planks in the shelters. But if you can go just find a nice tent site, especially if you can take, you know, a good handful of downed leaves and bunch it right under where you're going to be sleeping, that is definitely a good way to sleep, and it saves a lot of weight because those inflatable pads are quite heavy. So yeah, last but not least is the, oh sorry, one thing, I keep this outside of my pack but it fell out. This is my water purification method, betadine povidone solution. It's usually used for cleaning cuts, and I use it 4 drops per liter to clean water. And yeah, then you just have your electronics bag. So I have this RAV Power charger. It's 2 ports, quick charging approved off Amazon. Charger for the GoPro, charger for the iPhone, again quick charge is really important. Headphones just in case, didn't use them this trip, but a few ibuprofens and Tylenols, Benadryl. A charger for my power pack, which I don't even know where that's gotten off to right now. Oh, here's that pocket juice that I was talking about. Just I think 30 bucks from a big box store. It's slightly lighter than the 10,000 milliamp Anchor power bank that everybody talks about, but this one's only, I think, 8,000 milliamps. And yeah, but it works good. It's 2 or 3 full charges on the iPhone, so works for me. Cuban fiber repair kit, extra hair tie, and some athletic tape in a Cuban bag. Then I have a phone and the GoPro with a stand, and the base weight on all that was only 9.5 pounds. So finally, this was the first trip where I was technically into the ultralight territory, and it was pretty comfortable. I was able to do 3 25 plus mile days and then a 15 and a 16 mile day. So yeah, one more thing that I will add. Look at all these things. I did not have a rain cover. Normally I would bring a rain cover, but because I thought this was waterproof, I think the material's waterproof, but I noticed I sweat quite a bit. Genetic trait of mine. I noticed that either through the stitching or there's something in the back panel, my sleeping bag was getting wet, so I just threw it in a grocery bag, another grocery bag I picked up somewhere along the way to keep it dry. But I think next trip what I'm going to do is take the Gossamer Gear pack liners and use that for just that extra security to keep things dry, since they don't really weigh anything at all. Another thing I'd also like to add is the items that I actually wore. So I don't have them out here right now, but I had a pair of old sunglasses, and this was recommended by Jupiter, but a photon light. They're about $10 on Amazon. They're a great backup light source, but don't do like I did and leave it in demo mode where it only stays on for 2 seconds. This is a Columbia Silver Ridge shirt. I really enjoyed this because the sleeves rolled up when it got hot, and you can unbutton it, but then you button it up tight, put the collar up, roll the sleeves down whenever you're cool. Nike Challenger running shorts, the absolute best in my mind. And then the Ultra Lone Peak, what are we up to, 4.5s now, whatever they are. I might try those Superiors, but I really do love these, except the durability is right at about 2 to 250 miles. I've already got a hole on one of them from this trip. So, and then the Injinji toe socks as well. So yeah, those are my worn items. Most of these products I recommend. Again, the gloves, they're just tired and looking for an upgrade on that. So if you have a suggestion, please leave it in the comments. And I think I've kind of mentioned everything else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you don't mind, and hoping to put out some more content in the coming weeks as well. Thanks for watching.